A second alternate version of the Shattered Veil boss fight has been found inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies, and oh my god, guys, it is absolutely insane. It is so tough to beat. Before we get into it, be sure to drop a like and subscribe for more Black Ops 6 Zombies content and Shattered Veil content. I've been posting about it all week. Stay locked to the channel for more future content. But guys, the second version of the boss fight has been found. In order to get to this boss fight, you have to progress all the way to round 101. Not 100, not 99, not 102. I'm sure you can do it on 102, but you got to get to 101 exactly in order to enter the boss fight and face this harder version of the undead zombie T-Rex. Man, I'll tell you what, it is very, very difficult. I wasn't able to beat it in my game myself, but I do have gameplay of the initial transition. What happens is you get to 101, you spawn in the boss fight arena, and it's exactly like the regular boss fight through about the first stage and a half. After the first stage, the dino jumps back up on top of the cliff. He stands there and kind of looks down at you with some acid. And then some more zombies will spawn. You run them around. And then during the second phase of the boss fight, out of nowhere, a bunch of green smoke, and it's like a special round starts. You'll hear the announcer on the map say, "Tear him to pieces," like it is a special round. And then the dino becomes super, super aggravated, just like he does in the very last stage of the normal boss fight. And I'm telling you guys, it is extremely difficult. You need some good gobblegums in order to beat this guy. You'll need a chopper gunner in order to beat this guy somewhat easily. It's very, very difficult. He's extremely aggravated. It's like going up against that last little bit of the last phase of the normal boss fight the entire time. And I have to be honest, man, I was not expecting it to be that difficult. But how sick is it that Treyarch implemented a second boss fight for high rounders, man? I've seen a lot of people over the last few maps trying to get to round 100 and then do the boss fight, and yeah, it was a little bit more difficult because the zombie strength was different, but the boss itself didn't really scale too much, so the boss fights were kind of the same on round 25 as they were 100, but Treyarch has added in a secret Easter egg that makes the boss 50 times harder when you actually get to round 100 to do the boss fight. So it's super sick to see that this is a little side Easter egg, a little nod to the high rounding community and those that like to take on the challenge of going 100 rounds and then trying to beat the Easter egg and do the boss fight. It's super, super sick that they implemented something like this. I hope you guys enjoy this and try it for yourself. If you have beat this or are going to try this, leave a comment down below and tell me what your recommended gobblegum class is that you're taking in or that you took in against this guy, because he is very tough. My best advice is, if he's very aggro on you in stages 2 or 3 and like you can't get away from him, I think when he's sprinting in this stage, he's just running in a straight line. So if you try and turn around and run away from him, actually run towards him and run the opposite direction that he's running towards you at, because you might take initial damage, but if you keep running in a straight line, he's just going to basically aggro you, throw you up in the air, you're going to be stunned, and you won't really be able to get away from him, and you can lose health very quickly. The other thing about this boss fight that's tough is that there's like constantly the acid pools around the ground. I know it's like that in the normal boss fight, but this one, once it goes into that second transitional mode, those acid puddles are kind of everywhere and they don't seem to go away. So it's really, really difficult to survive, on top of it being round 100 zombies chasing you. Plus the dino is extremely aggravated and it's tough to get him. I'd say if you are going to try this yourself in your game, I would maybe try to get like a wall weapon, like an XM4, or somehow try to find a way. I know it's really tough to get to 100 with a bullet weapon that's not Wonder off, but if you could try and get either the AMAX, that weapon is really, really good as a bullet weapon here in Season 3, or just something that, like an AR, a long distance gun, that can actually kind of be a little more accurate than whatever ray gun you're taking in against them. The ray gun does good damage, but it's not going to clear him like a bullet weapon would, especially with the double tap 2 benefits that you'll get from the augments. But yeah, guys, again, it's super sick boss fight. I wish I could have completed it. I'll definitely be trying to go back and actually finish this up at some point during this weekend. I'm closing in on level 1000, so this would be a good challenge to do here in the last like 90, 80 levels that I have to go until I'm Prestige Legend. So again, let me know what class you would take into the boss fight if you're going up against him, if you're going to attempt this. It's super dope. I'm so glad Treyarch added something like this. I think they should do something of this scale on every single map so that every boss fight has a hard mode if you somehow do manage to make it that far. But I'm gonna let the gameplay play out the rest of the way so you guys can kind of see what's going on here and how aggravated it gets, so you can kind of strategize before you go in. Sorry I couldn't beat it myself, but hope you guys enjoy the rest of the clip and me getting absolutely wrecked by the T-Rex. Have a good rest of your day. Stay safe, stay hydrated. Peace.
fighting a giant undead lizard. I would be grateful for one of those. I'd say that was pretty damn decisive.